Hey guys, happy Swatchfest day. I am so happy to be with you today. I hope you're happy to be with me. We're gonna get right to swatching today, actually. How about that? I know, what a thought. So here's what we're gonna be looking at today. Let me just give you a quick little overview. Okay, some interesting things. All right, so let's go ahead and start out with red. So I have a red for you today. Again, from Colores to Carol. You guys know I've fallen so madly for this brand. So I did pick this polish up at the same time that I picked up Silver Cloud Martini. Carolina from Colores to Carol always has great sales. In fact, I just saw today on either her Instagram stories or her Snapchat stories that she has another back to school promotion coming out. I think it's 20% off. It might already be out by the time you're watching this. She is always sweet to have such awesome sales. And honestly, it really draws me right to her website. I have to go see what I want. So anyway, this beautiful linear red holographic, it's a very sweet red. It's like a berry red. It's called Beso, which I have to admit is one of the main reasons I wanted this polish. Yes, it's absolutely just, it's not really red. Let me go ahead and tell you. It's actually more berry, like I said. This is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, 2 coats. Step out into the light outside and it's going to blind your eyes. I love this so much. If you're just feeling that back to school sale, I definitely recommend this one. You guys know, you've seen them on my channel recently, you know which ones to pick up. Next up, we're going to talk about pink. Let's talk about pink, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay, so this is Covergirl Outlast in the shade Petal Power. Wow, okay, so this one really surprised me. This has a great formula. 2 coats. You don't even really need 2 coats. 1 coat and you're good to go. I picked this up in clearance at Target a long time ago. I don't know if they're still clearancing these. But yeah, really, really good. For a pink, I was not hating on it. I was actually really enjoying this. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what is on my face today. So I'm using the Selfie palette. Isn't this cool? I've shown you guys this one other time. I love that. Okay, I know. This is from the brand I Love Makeup. It's just the hashtag Selfie palette. This is what it looks like inside. Longish rectangle, kind of similar to, you know, what you see in a naked palette, but they're definitely thinner. I am wearing the shade, actually I'm wearing quite a few of these. I'm wearing Check Us In, hashtag Chalk Fix, Gold Digger, and How Many Likes. I think I really like Gold Digger. That's the one that I have on the middle of my eye, and then I kind of just took them and just threw them on my face. But anyway, I did like it a lot, so that is what is on my eyes. And then on my lips today is a a NYX butter lipstick in licorice. So that's what that is there, and I rather like it. So this orange polish I did pick up from Avon this last week. As you saw on my snaps there, I did purchase quite a few Avon polishes recently when they were having a sale. Thank you to Jessica for shouting out to me and letting me know about it. She always you know, knows what's up with Avon. And she definitely told me I have to get this. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness. This is called Lucky Penny, and are you kidding me with this? I mean, you orange polish lovers, if you don't have this, you should get it. And if this is the first polish that gets you to try Avon polishes, you're welcome. Actually, thank Jessica, because this is so beautiful, and then you'll find that so many of the Avon polishes are so good. You guys just saw, if you watched my glitter placement video in Nail Art 101 on Wednesday, I used Alaska from Avon and their gel finish line. Their gel finish line is just so good. The formula is so good. My favorite white polish of all time comes from their line. It's kind of like an off-white, just a little bit off-white, but I still really kind of just wear it as a white. Anyway, we were talking about this. We were talking about you. Let's give you some attention. So as you can see, it's just an absolutely emblazoned copper orange. Like the most orangey copper you can get, I feel like. This is stunning. It did need 2 coats, but I was not mad at that. It's just so pretty. To look at another Model's Own polish. Now I have to disclaim really quick and let you know that Joy has been playing a lot with my polishes on the floor of this room. By the way, I did throw this shelf back up behind me again today. This is not going to be a permanent setup situation. I am, like I told you last week, hoping to do, you know, some fun stuff with nail racks on the walls. But you know, this is working for now. I still haven't been able to get any, you know, like good amount of time with Tim to help me hang them. I don't trust myself to hang them by myself. I need the correct washers, and when I've done it before, I haven't done it right with the washers, and you want to make sure they're really good and steady, because how horrible is that when a whole rack of nail polish just comes tumbling down? It has happened to this girl. I don't want it to happen to you. So yeah, I gotta get it done right. You know how they say, like, do the job right the first time? That's what I want to do. So anyway, sidetrack. Joy's been playing with a lot of polishes, and I feel like she might have accidentally thrown this into my 2 swatch stash instead of my already swatched. I'm not sure. Don't get mad at me if we've already talked about this. I picked it out actually because it looked so gold, and that's what's making me feel like I already swatched this for you, because I feel like I've already said that to you. This is actually a pink polish. This is called Rose, and this is probably one of my favorites of the Model's Own color chrome polishes, because it was one of the more opaque out of the bunch. They actually all are on the sheerer side, but this one was not, so it was a happy surprise. This next polish is one of the Ulta, specific to Ulta, OPI polishes from the Washington, D.C. collection. I did see, you know, some posts about them, some, you know, Instagram pictures and things on Snapchat, and I was like, oh, really? Well, of course I have to go pick them up. I did pay a full darn price for them, so $9 a piece for these bottles, which is just crazy when you can get them for $5, a little over $5 on B2Y sales and polishpick.com. Places like that, yeah, you don't have to pay $9 for OPI anymore, unless you want to just like get it that day and you're way too impatient like me. Or I guess if it's Ulta exclusive, you know, that's the other occasion when you can't get it half price. So this one's called Front Runner. This is such a beautiful green. It's a pretty deep green. It's almost like the Militant green that was in the main portion of the collection, but this is darker. Yeah, I really like it. It has a super great formula. I was totally digging it. polish I was not digging. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say this. I drew this collection out for a while. It was a 3-piece collection I picked up at Marshall's. They are very matte ridge making polishes from Deborah Lippmann. This one's called Something Blue. This was in like a wedding set of 3 little mini, like luxury mini. These are actually pretty big for a mini polishes. I found it at Marshall's, and they all disappointed because they dry so fast and make super harsh ridges on your nail. I did not like this. The color of it, however, is so good that when I put it on, I was like, oh, please be good, please be good. Oh, you're not good. Face plant onto my table in front of me. But I really like the color. I didn't watch any movies this week, but you know what I did watch? You guys know I have a guilty pleasure of watching really stupid reality TV. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody. To each his own. Maybe you don't think reality TV is really stupid, but I can take it for what it is and really see that, you know, the producers are trying to make it be a certain way, and in that aspect is what I mean of like stupid TV, where you watch it purely for the entertainment sake of the dramatics that they're putting on, and it's almost like they're all just putting on a play. Anyway, okay, so I really stumbled upon this show on VH1 called Dating Naked, and I'd seen it before and I was just like, oh, I don't think I'd like that. But then I watched an episode. You know how like when you're watching Hulu, it goes on to the next episode, like when you finished with the most recent episode of something you're watching? Like I was watching probably like MTV The Challenge or something, and jumped onto this Dating Naked show, and I was just letting it play while I was swatching. So I had so much stuff to swatch this week, and I was like, I could actually get on board with this. Let me watch a few episodes, and of course then I'm sunk by then. After I get a few episodes in, if it piques my interest at all, then I have to see it through. So basically, Hulu has season 2 and part of 3. So 3 is like currently airing, so you can see the current episodes. And what happens, if you're totally disinterested in this, I'm sorry, but this is Swatchfest. This is our time to just kind of chill. Just take it easy. We're just going to take a little time to talk about this. So what happens is there's this guy and the girl, and they come together, and they're not naked at first, and the person explains to them, okay, you're going to have 10 dates for in this, 10 weeks, 10 dates, or maybe it's 5 weeks and 2 dates a week or something, I don't know. But so they first date each other. They do get naked at that point, but so the host tells them, you're gonna have 10 dates, and each week you're gonna keep one out of your 2 dates that you have. So it was kind of interesting because at that point I was like, oh, like there's a little bit more to this. I'm gonna stick around and see what happens. So by the end of the show, they either decide to pick each other, like the 2 people that originally started out, or pick one of their keepers that they've kept along the way. So each time they have to either pick to like keep their keeper or go with one of the new people that they dated that week. So lots of drama, of course, but that's just kind of my little, it's definitely a niche that I enjoy out of television, because it's like the kind where you don't have to pay attention at all. It's not like Criminal Minds. I like that show too, where you have to be like actually paying attention, because I can miss stuff and be like, wait, how did they jump to that next conclusion? But with this other show, you can just have it on and just be like, yeah. And so I thought it was fun. If you guys are like me and had never heard of that show, but you really like I said, kind of stupid reality TV, I think you might like it. Especially for any of you Bachelor in Paradise fans out there. I think you probably really would like it. My purple polish is my favorite polish of the week, so it's my A+ polish. So we're actually going to look at another green. I always have a ton of greens I could throw in here, so we're going to look at another one, and this one is from Pure Ice. It's called Rescue Me, and I found it at Big Lots. I'm going to do something I usually don't do. Actually, I never do. I'm gonna actually keep swatching this for you until it becomes opaque. This polish is very sheer, but it has like this kind of textured formula. It's not like super textured, it's just like barely. So what ends up happening is it kind of fills up this space so that it's not just like a watery mess and all pooling onto the sides of the nail, you know what I mean? It's so thin and sheer that it normally would pool, but because of that extra something in there, the little tiny sandy bits, it fills it up and makes it so it's actually laying smooth on the nail. And it made it so that I could keep applying. You're gonna see how many I do. I could keep applying layer after layer, and I was like, dang, it's still not opaque, but I'm just gonna keep going because it's not getting nasty yet. So we're gonna go ahead and have a little experiment and see how long it takes for this to get opaque. My neutral polish also comes from the Ulta exclusive OPI polishes for the Washington DC collection. This is called Politically Polished. It's just a nice like dark chocolatey brown, but has some gray in it too, and it's on the cooler side. There's a lot of polishes out there like this. This did have a nice formula though. I did appreciate that. Sorry for the change in lighting and stuff. My battery pack just ran out, so I had to move the camera and everything back so that I could plug it into the wall. And I know it looks a little bit different in here, but we're just gonna go with it. Actually, maybe kind of like that a little bit better. I can't decide. Anyway, so as I was saying, I decided to just go ahead and include both of these in Swatchfest so that you could see how they both apply, so that you would know, you know, rather than doing like a whole video just on these. So consider this a mini Ulta OPI Washington DC exclusive review of these two polishes. So yeah, Politically Polished. I enjoyed it. It is a nice formula, probably kind of dupable. Favorite thing out of the week. Okay, that's maybe putting it way too high on the pedestal, but I really loved this stuff. I picked this up at the same time that I picked up those overpriced OPI polishes at Ulta. This is the Sugar Crush Sweet Lime Fragrance Body Buttercream. I have heard Nicole Young Wild and Polish rave about this. I have heard Emily Noel rave about this, whose opinion I trust pretty highly. I feel like she's just one of the most genuine women on YouTube. And so I decided to go ahead and pick it up with my birthday, a little bit of birthday money, and it really does smell just as good as they're telling you guys. And the thing that I really like about it is a lot of times bath fragrances, you know, like from Bath & Body Works or whatever, Victoria's Secret, anywhere, their lotions, I put them on me and something about my body chemistry makes them smell rancid, like not good at all. This doesn't do that. This smells just as absolutely sweet and delicious and like a, kind of like a margarita, but like a playful one or something. Oh my goodness. And it stays on for a long time. So I understand we don't all have the same body chemistry. You might put this on and actually not like it, but go to Ulta and try it out if you haven't yet. It was 15 bucks, which is more than I would usually like to pay for lotion, but it was a birthday splurge and came so highly recommended. And I actually really love tubs, even though they're not as sanitary as other means of dispersing product. But if you're not sharing it between a lot of people and you're washing your hands a lot, anyway, I just really am crazy about this scent, and I put it on and just thought, ooh, Tim's gonna like how I smell today, I think. And then we ended up not having any time together today, and I don't even think he noticed. Maybe tomorrow. So we're gonna move on to my glitter. This came to me, it was like in a package deal when I ordered the UNT or UNT, however it's said, peel off base coat, which if you saw on my snap did not work for me the first time I tried it, and I had a lot of suggestions. Some people told me you need to wait 15 minutes. Some people said no, you don't need to wait at all. That's nonsense. I do it, put it on, then put my base coat on, or my top color a minute later, and it works fine. For me, it was a sticky mess. So I definitely want to make that base coat work. So I just got to mess around with it a little bit more. Anyway, they sent this one along with it. It was like a package deal. And this glitter is called SY080. And this is really fun. This is very King Tut. Like, I feel like I could imagine somebody painting this on his tomb when it was being just gorgeously decorated, and yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. So it's a very bright, brilliant gold mixed with black, and it is in a clear base. I put this over the blue Deborah Lippmann, and I loved it that way. It really helped out that Deborah Lippmann because it hid the ridges, and it totally made me want to wear it. And so it was like that polish's saving grace. But yeah, I did like it. I didn't actually try building this up on its own to see how long it would take to get it opaque. I felt like when I applied it, it's definitely just more of a topper polish. I do have it on today over one of the polishes in the Virago Varnish Nudity collection. That is 6 polishes, 1 coat, nude polishes for all different skin tones. Wait to see that in a few days, guys. So yeah, I am wearing this today. I really actually enjoy it quite a bit. I do not really relish the idea of having to remove it, but as I always feel, but that's how I always feel with glitter polishes. So anyway, let's see this one. Last up. Doing a little dance. Okay, so this is another polish and it's called Relax and Unwind. I knew this before I even put this on my nails. Unless this had an absolutely horrible formula, this is going to be my A+ polish of the week. A beautiful orchid purple, absolutely packed with gold shimmer, like gold flaky shimmer. So beautiful, and this did have a nice formula. It was great. It was almost great at 1 coat. I did 2 coats though. This is just so beautiful. I definitely recommend. I have fallen in love with this brand, so I was very happy to become acquainted with it recently, and yeah, totally love it. Alright guys, we have arrived at the end. I hope you had some fun hanging out with me. I always have fun hanging out with you guys on Saturdays. To all my Swatchfest winners, I have finally heard from all of you. I just heard from the last of you yesterday, so I'm going to be throwing those all together very soon. Well, not throwing them, obviously. I put my tender loving care into packaging them up so that you receive a nice little fun surprise unboxing from me. So those will be coming out soon. I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending some of your time with me today. You are welcome to always enter my Swatchfest giveaway every Saturday, and so you can go do that in the comment section below. You can let me know what your A+ polish of the week was. You can let me know anything going on with you this week, or your favorite TV show you're watching right now, or your favorite thing you did this summer, or like your weird random dream that you had last night that you're like, what? I told my friend from high school the other day, my good friend, but we don't talk as much as I wish that we, did. We just don't live in similar locations. I had a random dream about her the other night. In high school, she really wanted to be an actress. And when it came time for everybody to vote, like, the seniors vote on like who's likely to be or whatever, I was most likely to have 7.5 children. She was on the roster there to vote for who was likely to become famous in Hollywood or become an actress. And so she definitely wanted to do that back in high school, and now she is a teacher, and she has a sweet little boy who actually shares my birthday, and she didn't go that path, but that's what I dreamed. I dreamed that she had her own Netflix original show, and I woke up and I was like, dang, that's pretty awesome. Pretty random how our mind just like thinks of super random things. So yeah, I made sure to send her a little note and congratulate her on her new television show. Anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Thanks for spending time with me today. I hope you go out and have a super awesome weekend and a great start to your next week. We're going to be looking at lots of fun things again next week. Stop back on by. Don't miss any of the videos. I will see you then. Take care. Bye. This next one is so much more orange toned, not like sweet and sexy like this one is. This is like powerful. This one's called Carefree Caravan. And again, they all kind of have the same formula there, the Crelly formula with, tons of sparkling scattered holographic in it.